Hello there everybody, welcome to a somewhat cloudy, cold and windy UK. That always seems to be the way I introduce videos from the UK. And welcome back to the Turn Cycling YouTube channel. It has been a while, mainly because all I seem to have been doing is riding inside on Zwift. So even though in the UK we're allowed to go and ride outside, I have been riding with a lot of my clients, doing a lot of Zwift meetups, and yeah, really enjoying and really getting into the Zwifting, doing a lot of time with a Zoom meetup chat as well, which really, well, it really helps us feel like we're having a bit of a social ride, but it's also great as a coach for helping me connect with clients across the globe. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to, and nobody really wants to see a video of me riding an indoor stationary turbo trainer. So yeah, been a distinct lack of videos. However, today we have an unboxing video. Yes, back with another unboxing video. Now, it's not going to be your normal kind of unboxing. This is not some exciting, sexy piece of bike kit or bike technology, but it is related to what I've been doing with all of the inside turbo training. In the last 4 weeks, been inside, and various members of the household have pointed out to me that the turbo trainer room is getting somewhat stinky. So looking online, looking at research into how you avoid a home gym becoming stinky, one of the key bits of kit that it turns out is useful is an air purifier. So today we are going to unbox and give first impressions of the new air purifier I have bought for the house turbo trainer room. So before I get into the how this is going to work, shall we get to the unboxing? Yeah, let's do that. Box in a box. Don't need that box. Right, so here we have the Levoit Vista 200 True HEPA air purifier. We'll get into what the HEPA means in a minute, but let's get into this, shall we? Ah, fresh air. I'm excited about this already. Instruction manual, we'll read that later. Plug, box. Don't need the box. We'll put the plug to one side. Didn't really think about this before I came to do it outside. I think everything is going to blow away everywhere. There we go. That's actually quite a neat looking bit of kit. Now, one of the first, put that somewhere. I'm not going to throw that because it will just blow away somewhere. Now, one of the first decisions to make when buying an air purifier, or it appeared that was one of the first decisions, was how many square meters of space your room was, because that would dictate how big an air purifier you would need. Now, where we are right now, it's a good sized turbo trainer room, right on the limit of this one at 20 square meters floor space. However, the next one up was the next capacity up in air purifier was significantly bigger, being double the height and twice the width. So, you know, this one could quite easily sit in the corner of a room and be quite unobtrusive. If you were suffering from air quality in your bedroom, you could quite easily bring this in and tuck it away in the corner of a bedroom. So yeah, we went smaller rather than bigger, but then, you know, when Laura and I moved to our own place, the turbo room is likely to be slightly smaller, so we didn't want it taking up the whole room. I have to say, it looks quite cool. Looks like a very nice piece of kit. Now, it is it's a 3-stage filter with it's like a HEPA certified one. Now, HEPA just basically means, I think, this is my interpretation, is it will filter out super small particles up to 3 microns, which I think a micron is a 1/6 of a, sorry, 1 to the minus 10 to the minus 6th of a meter. So not a millimeter, but, you know, down from a millimeter. Anyway, go look that up. I'll go and look that up later. So yeah, so that filters out like super tiny particles. and the HEPA is like an international standard for that. And you know, a lot of like hoovers will be HEPA certified, or vacuum cleaners will be HEPA certified, and filters in cars and things like that. There's a super wide price range on these bits of kit. You know, I could easily have spent like £400, £500, £600. This one was really reasonably priced. This was £89 on Amazon, next day delivery. So, you know, that's great at the moment, given that I can't get out and check these out in a shop or anything like that. So yeah, 3-stage. So as well as the HEPA kind of particle filter, it also has a charcoal filter in it. Now, it's the charcoal filter that I'm really interested in, because the charcoal filter is the bit that filters out the odors that you would get in your typical turbo trainer room. And if you are anything like me when you're on the turbo trainer, let's just say that occasionally I can swim off the bike rather than get off the bike. So yeah, things can get a little bit stinky in there. So the charcoal filter in that will work, hopefully work really, really well. I think it's the kind of thing that you basically just leave running all the time. So it's permanently filtering and purifying that air. Still, I'm going to leave the windows open when I exercise just to get more cold air in, and yeah, and we'll just leave this running, close the windows afterwards, and have that air nice and clean. Really hard to tell how this is working, because I don't have any fancy air quality monitor or anything like that, but maybe we'll do that in a future test. We'll check it out in a different room of the house or something. I think the key test is whether the ladies of the household, who are the ones who've been observing the smell, should I say, observing, wrong word, noticing the smell. The real test will be whether they think it smells purer and fresher in there. So we will go and get this set up. We'll show a few pics of it running, and I'll tell you how noisy it is, and I will tell you whether I can notice any difference at all. Right, I will catch you all later. Bye. Right, welcome back into the Pain Cave, everybody. It has been a couple of days since I've had the air purifier up and running and filtering out the somewhat horrific stench in here. So yesterday, 2 of us used the turbo room. I was definitely pushing hard and sweating quite a bit, so it did stink a little bit afterwards. And I have to say, it seems to smell nice and clean in here. You know, we had the window shut. And yeah, the big test was the fact that Laura came in and said, yeah, this smells okay. So yeah, so far so good. Seems to do what it says. And you know, I left my cycling shoes right by it overnight to try and help test it out. And the room did not smell of stinky shoes this morning. So let's just have a quick look at it a little bit closer, because it's super easy to use. Really lightweight to carry around, so it's been easy to switch it from the turbo room into the bedroom to try and give some cleaner air for sleeping in. It is proving really easy to use. We've got a simple on-off switch here. We've got a fan setting here, so we can change it 1, 2, or 3. And useful for nighttime, you can put it on night mode, which makes it really, really quiet. And then you can kill the lights as well, which is great if, like me, you hate light in the bedroom. So let's just turn it back onto normal mode. And yeah, that's all that I've tried so far. You know, there are various timing things as well. And there's a light here that comes on when the filter needs cleaning. The filter should need cleaning every month or so, I think, according to the instructions, and then it'll need replacing every 6 to 8 months. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But so far, it was £90. It seems to make the room smell a lot nicer, and it is allegedly giving us cleaner, nicer air. And yeah, so I have to say, I think it gets a thumbs up, because it helps make my turbo sessions that little bit more pleasant. Right, now it is testing time for me, so I'm going to go and put myself through hell and back, which will probably involve a lot of sweating and a lot of stink in this room, so hopefully it will smell fresh as a bed of roses 2 hours later. Right, see you later, everybody. Bye.